Hello guys, so this is my Edward Scissorhands tutorial. So I've already blocked out my eyebrows, so I'm now just going to put latex strips all over my face. How many you do is up to you, and where you place them is up to you, but I followed a picture which will be in the description bar below. So I'm actually doing a mixture of thick lines and lines with crevices, so that creates like raised scars and scars with dips in. You need to layer this stuff. I used about 3 or 4 layers on the small ones and about 5 layers on the big ones. That way generally across my eyebrows. So this is where I'm creating one of the creviced scars. So all I did was put a strip of latex over the area, and then I pushed my spatula into the center as I dragged it across. This way it created a perfect line and it blended out brilliantly. You basically repeat this step all over. So wait for it to dry. I like to fan it sometimes, and I always dab it to make sure that it is fully dry, because sometimes it will stay a little bit yellow. Now once it's dry, powder that down, because you don't want it to be shiny. Even though we're putting foundation over it, you do not want it to be shiny and standing out. So dusting that stuff away, I use translucent powder if you didn't know, because it does look a bit white. Now I'm applying a light foundation. This is a full coverage foundation and it's going all over my face and down my neck. Make sure you kind of swirl it around the scars just to make sure that you cover every side, because if you go one direction, not all the sides will be covered. At this stage it does cover up some of the scars, so remember where you put them, but powder that down again because we're going to be using some shadows and we need to blend those out. Dusting it away as per usual. Now taking this purpley brown eyeshadow, I'm going to go around the scars. This way it defines them, makes them look old, and shows up much more. Because you've applied that foundation, some of the scars are definitely hidden, but just applying this over and around them makes them really pop, and it makes them look a lot older. Now taking a darker purpley brown shadow, I'm just filling in the crevices of these scars. This way they look a lot deeper, and again it gives them a bit of dimension and makes them look older. Now taking a purpley grey eyeshadow, I'm just filling in the lips. Now do not overline your lips or make them look bigger, because he has small lips, so just keep it like that, and that way it kind of gives almost a dead gothic look. Now taking that same shadow, we're going to fill in the eye socket. Now in the picture, the top of the eye socket in the corner is a lot darker than the rest, so that's kind of the look I was going for. Now taking that same shadow, we're going to create a quick contour, and because it's a male contour, it kind of needs to droop downwards into kind of a chin, but blend that out so it doesn't look too harsh. Now I'm just blending out the shadow in the corner of my eyes and blending that down my nose just to create a subtle contour. Now dust that same colour underneath into the eye socket, that way it creates the sunken in gothic look of the eyes. Now in the picture he had this raised eyebrow effect out of this shadow, so that's kind of the look I was going for. So I was really defining that kind of point. Now I'm creating the leather suit that he wears, so I'm taking this concealer pencil and drawing out the buckles and the neckline. This way I don't forget where they're supposed to be going. Now taking a silver flash coloured paint, which is a grease or oil paint, you're just going to colour the circles in silver. Now taking a black watercoloured paint, which I think is Snazzaroo, I'm just filling in every area that is deep black. Once you've filled it all in, you can then start shading, adding your own lighting. So I'm filling in with black and white body colours. This is obviously grey, but as you can see I've created some shading and effects with white paint, and I'm just creating a shadow around the neckline with a brown shadow. So I just created these quick scissors out of card and filled them in with that silver paint, and that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, subscribe if you're not, and leave a comment down below what you thought, and I will definitely see you in my next video. Bye!